Well, it's really all about getting inside of his head.
It kind of packs a lot in, but doesn't seem rushed.
Documentaries are getting better, the medium's getting better. I just kind of go with what works.
I remember Sel coming to me and saying, you know, you can't go like this. You have to stay home.
Well, I think I tend to just go through the footage and just take out what seems kind of interesting, what might possibly go somewhere, when it's joined with other stuff, which might kind of amuse me. I mean, I think I just sort of chuckled when he said, I forgot all that shit, you know.
Yeah.
So I wanted to put it in. But, you know, I wasn't sure.
Hold the hand this way, I'd hold it that way. I was trying everything. I was trying hypnotism. I wish I could remember them all.
Well, I wrote down a few, and perhaps you'll tell me. I've heard of the EST,
Yeah.
L-DOPA, myotherapy, hypnosis,
Right.
biofeedback, tiger
What
balm.
breaks the formal interview. The part I like is when he says, you know, like, forgot all that shit.
If you can tell me what they
I've
were.
blocked all of that
Well,
shit out. I
understand.
really have.
I
you
don't
know.
blame you, but
Nathaniel Kahn is trying to coax him into saying what he wants him to say. And I just like the fact that it breaks, and so you have the formal interview, then you have this sort of outtake, and then it kind of just chops off and goes back to the formal interview. But you learn something about him from that, you know, partly about how much he worked at it, partly how devastated he was because he blocks it out, and also his way of laughing at himself. He has a sort of nice humor about himself, about the whole thing.
I remember she would, you know, come quietly into my room, and if by chance we were sleeping in a fetal position, she'd kind of tap me on the shoulder and say, "Sleep straight."
I always imagine music kind of as a memory of his past life, that it was going on there. That's his past life that's sort of haunting him as a memory of what he could have done, was doing, but can't do now.
Since the age of 4, this was it for me. And suddenly I couldn't do it.
We didn't have a composer, we had his music.
The gods know where to hit you. When they want
So that's why it's meant to be low and kind of reverbed. And I think probably most people have not seen this film, but it's an 18-minute long film. It's a short. But what I'm happy about is that it kind of packs a lot in, but doesn't seem rushed. Sometimes I sort of think a good rule of thumb is, you know, well, what the hell, just try it
Yeah.
and see what happens.